Welcome everybody to Very Important Geeks. Happy New Year to you. New year, new office, new setup. So let's get rolling. Today, I want to talk about AI and keyboards. And I just wanted to take a look at how close we are to AI having some sort of impact on our keyboard hobby. Now, a lot of the people that go out there and create keyboards, create keycap sets, things like that are artists, hobbyists, designers, people who have a real passion for this, and they're hands-on working on this stuff. Could that eventually be replaced by AI type designs and just get keyboards churned out day after day after day off the assembly line? So I'm gonna take the keyboards that I own and use them as descriptors and prompts for midjourney AI to run through and see what it comes up with. Does it get close to the keyboard that I built out? We'll see. So let's go. So maybe I should have said this earlier before, but I'm not being sponsored by Midjourney or AI or anything like this. I just thought it was an interesting thing that I keep seeing come up every now and then. So Midjourney was something that a friend of mine uses. So I signed up for the beta. Then you get invited to the Discord channel. You sign up, you enter in one of the newbie chat rooms, and then you just start your prompt with /imagine whatever your prompt is and go. It's still in a beta trial phase. I don't know if they're going to monetize those accounts in any way. I would imagine you have some set number of prompts that you're allowed to ask it before it starts charging you, or you max it out. That I'm not quite sure of, but so far it has worked. It continues to work for me. I've probably put maybe 20 prompts through this between testing it before this video and this video itself, so let's see. All right, first I'm gonna begin with the keyboard that I'm using now. So we'll go into the Midjourney AI Discord, type /imagine, and what I have is the Mudja V2 ergonomic keyboard with November fog keycaps. And let's see what it comes up with. So it's on Midjourney, it may take a little while. You got a lot of people querying a whole bunch of different things, and it's going through all these processes, trying to gather information, trying to come up with it. So, all right, 31%. So already getting some things. It already looks like a keyboard, so that's cool. 62%. You can see the fidelity of these render sort of in real time, and they get higher fidelity. And it gives you 4 different options to choose from. Wow, that is actually really good. Look at those. Wow. Okay, so none of those look like mine at all, but they are really nice looking keyboards. You can definitely see some defects in some of these things. They don't look quite real, but it's interesting the kind of profile that it chose for the keycaps. And trying to look at some of these cases that they chose in the colorways, some of these are colorways that I didn't imagine, but these look pretty fire if I'm honest. I don't know what, I think that's, they added a little M badging there for Mudja. It's really interesting how they took and put some designs or novelties on the keycaps themselves. One thing AI doesn't do really well is generating text on images, so you can see nothing is really legible here. It looks a lot closer to Elvish in Lord of the Rings. But wow, look at the RGB glow from behind that one. It looks like it's on fire from behind. That's actually super cool. Really compelling. Not what I have, but neat. Now, before we move along, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more nonsense. So I think the next one I'll do is my Keychron Q2. So we'll type /imagine Keychron Q2 keyboard with, let's throw in the name of the switch in there with drop X holy panda linear switches. And it's got, I think nice PBT, white and peach keycaps. Go. And while it's doing that, coffee break. And it is done. Let's take a look. Okay, wow. All right, that's really cool. So it got the majority of the white keycaps and the peach keycaps in there, which is really cool. It's fascinating how it sort of came up with different variations for the form factor. We got a sort of, we got a 75%, 75%, 75%. We have one without a TKL here. None of them have the knob. I wonder if it ever would have figured the knob out without me mentioning it. Maybe I'll try that with my next one. But what I love about this is that it added in sort of little other techno accessories. We got some another keyboard here in the frame. We have some sort of pretty dope looking headphones. I'm not even sure how those work. Those look like you would put them on upside down under your chin, but it threw in these little character desk tchotchkes. I'm not even sure what they are, but they look hilarious and super cute. Well, that was fun. Let's save that one. Actually, no, let's do another board. Let's do the Arisu keyboard. Yeah, let me do my Arisu. So I have, let's do /imagine Arisu keyboard with GMK botanical keycap set and Zaku switches. Go! All right, so we are done with that. Let us check that out. Wow. Okay, so they went all in. They hyper clued in onto the word botanical, so that's why you have a lot of different plants and stuff here. You know what? Honestly, as a keyboard designer, if I'm trying to design like a case or some designs on the case or a keycap set, I could take a lot of inspiration from stuff like this. Like maybe it's too far to go out and make an exact copy of what AI spits out, because at that point you're just an unnecessary middleman. But to take inspiration from some of these, like look at this one. Look at the case design around that one. That is super cool. I love the botanicals coming out of here. It almost looks like there are flowers and stuff that are built into the board itself. Not sure why you would use a tiny mouse on a keyboard wrist rest like that. That's an interesting choice, but look at this case. How cool is that? Again, it shows very interesting layouts. Not quite a TKL, but very interesting. It definitely clued in onto the word botanical most of all. Let me imagine, what else is there to look at? Artisans. Maybe I could get some inspiration for some artisans. I want to imagine a skull artisan at the theater. A skull artisan keycap at the theater, enjoying a show with swords. I don't know. I'm imagining. I'm giving it up to AI. Guide me. AI, take the wheel. Here we go. All right, let's look at this. A skull artisan keycap at the theater, enjoying a show with swords. So it's in a theater type background. We have audience members. It's definitely skull and swords in different ways. These are some very cool looking skulls. This one's kind of cute, very primitive. This one's pretty dope. This one's pretty badass. This one is also pretty badass. I'm not sure what's going on with all those teeth. Maybe it's sitting on a hill of vanquished and conquered keycaps. That's neat. Oh, you know what? Let's do very important geeks. This is just for fun. Call it a bonus. Imagine a very important geek. Let's go! And wow, that about wraps it up for this video. What did you think? I thought that was pretty interesting. Can AI be a valuable tool for us keyboard enthusiasts, or is it just doom on the horizon? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, support me on Patreon if you can, and until next time, geek out. AI. I haven't had enough coffee.